Hello. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Actually, it actually has been a minute. I'm trying to get my life together. Trying to understand some things. I'm not really in the space of having much to say. Because I think I'm kind of like in my observing era. Like, I'm just observing right now. It's a lot of shit that I'm just observing, especially being that I'm finna leave college. And it's like, okay, I know everything about this, but girl, I don't know what's coming next. And I don't know information about what's coming next. So it's like, I kind of got to pay attention so I can start catching a grasp on it. That's my thing. That is the thing. Because I always have times or periods where I'm like quiet. And like, I don't have nothing to say. I don't feel like saying anything. I can't force myself to say anything. And then next thing you know, I'm just yapping it up. I got so many life lessons to teach. I'm trying to refrain from speaking about my parents in this. I don't want to get too passionate about it. Well, I'm very passionate about the situations or the circumstances of whatever is going on. Very passionate, but I just, I kind of get tired of talking about it. I just don't know what people want me to do concerning it is not even about what the fuck people want me to do, because I really don't give a fuck, because it's like, I'm tired of people expecting me to like lessen certain stuff so that I could be in good cahoots with them, but I'm not the type of bitch who just accept shit and act like it doesn't take tolls on me. Like, girl, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I will not be conforming to what they want from me. I will not be. I refuse. I truly refuse. And I don't need anybody feeling as though they can like coddle me or anything, because when I felt like I needed to be coddled, nobody was coddling me. But now I'm getting too grown, I'm getting too independent, and I feel like everybody is trying to hold me down. And I guess I can talk about the feelings that I'm experiencing in this moment, but I don't want to get into the logistics of everything in this video. But I definitely feel as though they're trying to hold me back. Whether it's intentional or unintentional, I believe that if I was to sit and partake in whatever it is they want for me, I would definitely be held back, because I wouldn't go anywhere, because I know what I'm meant to do on this earth. I'm sure of what I'm meant to do on this earth. I know what feels right in my heart. I know what feels best in my body. I know what brings me peace within what I want to do. Like, I already have a understanding of everything concerning me. So it's like, I'm not willing to break that down to them, because I'm not saying it's going to be hard. I'm not willing to give a fuck, really. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know how you want me to go about it. I'm just not willing to give a fuck, because it's like, yeah, you brought me on this earth, but I still would like to think that don't really mean shit. And like, I feel like I'm placed in a predicament to think that way because of how I was treated growing up. Y'all treated it like it didn't mean shit. So now I'm treating it like it don't mean shit. And now y'all are like, but you're my daughter. Girl, okay. Like, okay. Yeah, it's just so crazy to me. And I never truly thought that, I guess, the feelings, in a sense, would be switched. Because I'm sure I make them both feel some type of way. I'm sure I do. I'm sure I have that power. I'm not gonna say power, but I'm sure I have that effect that allows them to have some type of, like, I don't know, misunderstanding, or I don't know. I'm just sure I have that effect. But girl, I don't know what they want me to do. I kind of don't care though. And it's like, because I'm showing that I don't give a fuck, when you're not on one accord with people, niggas start that. I'm not gonna say niggas start to hate you, but niggas start to like really act a certain way. And I'm truly not trying to make it seem as if I just have this effect on my parents. Like because I definitely have other siblings, but I'm not trying to make it seem as though I just have this big effect. But I feel like I'm the one that's truly stepping out, or truly, I guess, getting a little bit more and more distant. Definitely getting more and more distant. And I feel like, when niggas don't know what the fuck you got going on, niggas start getting real, like, curious and trying to involve themselves and stick their nose and shit. And I think that's what's causing them to act this way. Because granted, I like to say I've never had this much attention from either one of them. And I'm gonna say granted again, but given the fact that technically I'm not really getting attention from my mother, it's still some type of attention that she's giving me, because she's actively blocking me out. And then knowing the type of person she is, I'm definitely on her mind. Like, I'm not full of like the fairy tales of what I think she is. Like, I'm focusing on who she actually is, and not the person that I created in my head, including my father. I'm literally focusing on who these people are, and not the people that I've created in my head, or not the people that I've wanted them to be, or not the people that I thought they were supposed to be. I'm looking at who the fuck they are, and I just know I'll be in head. I know I have that effect, and I can tell because of the way they react towards things, the way they act towards things, and then I also know that they have an effect on each other. And that's a whole different story. And it's like, girl, I feel like we too wrong. I'm 22 years, and y'all still got this deep hatred. That says a lot. For y'all to still deeply hate each other and not communicate, or can't communicate for the sake of the beings that you created, is kind of crazy. And that lets me know that y'all are holding on to some shit, and nobody has forgiven anything. So that's another reason why I kind of want to step away, because I don't want to be in the middle of that. Like, I am a beautiful product at that. I am a product of what y'all created, but I don't have to be a part of that. I do not have to sit there and be in the middle of that. I do not have to come to you and say this about this parent and then go to the other parent. Girl, I do not have to put up with that. I do not have to do any of that. And I won't. I don't feel like it. I'm not the type of person to just keep spreading bullshit. I don't like that. I don't want that. I don't feel like it. I will not. I'm not that type of person to keep this beef lingering on for 22 years is crazy at this. I know y'all got some deep hatred. 22 years. Carissa was what, 24? Is she 24? 24? That is just a fucking long time. 24 fucking years, girl. And some people truly be like really committed about some shit, and that's a different type of commitment. And that's how I know that you're not living your life correctly, because that's I never even thought to think about the logistics of that, but that is low-key crazy. That's crazy. 24 years. I keep thinking about the girl, 24 fucking years, and probably I was about to say probably more, but they were still in cahoots. But technically, they were still in cahoots when they had me. So 22 years. 22 years of being beefed out. Maybe 21 years, because I've seen some baby pictures with me and my daddy. I guess before he decided to kill. Before whoever decided to kill. I don't know. It's not the point. The point is, I'm not willing to sit in the middle of some shit that I didn't create. I am a creation of it. A beautiful creation of it, might I say. But girl, I am not willing to sit in the middle of that shit. I'm not willing to sit in the middle of somebody's beef. In the middle of my parents' beef. I'm not willing to do that. I don't fucking feel like it. And never did I ever fucking feel like it. girl. And I really think I was low-key meant to like prove points within this family, but not in a sense of like trying to beg for attention. Just trying to live my life correctly, live my life with ease, and not all of this hate, not all of this anger. God forbid. I'm serious, because if I reach 40, I don't want to be walking around hating people. Seriously. I don't even want it to be easy to fucking hate people. I really do not want, I don't want to have that turmoil on my life, on my body. Like, no. I seriously want to be like I will be, a much more pure and blossomed version of me right now. Like, I'm very proud of who I am right now. I'm very proud of how I react right now, and how I've been able to simply just become a more calm version of what I used to be. I'm not gonna say I'm a more calm version of what I used to be, because I don't even think I'm the same person I used to be. It's just I see this Kaylin going places. I truly do. I see me going very far in life. I definitely see that for myself. And I only hope that I get better as a person. Better healthily, better physically. I guess that's what I should have said. Better internally, better mentally, better emotionally. I seriously only hope that shit gets better from here. Within me. Because I know life, girl, you can't stop life. Whatever life got, shit. And people be holding on to all of that shit. Like, they don't want life to do this, they don't want this, they don't want that. But it's like, girl, you kind of don't have a say-so. Because regardless, no matter how hard you hold back, girl, if life wants you to be like that, life is going to make sure you get to that point. So you just got to let go. And I'm at a point in time where I used to have my fears. I still have a couple fears, but it's like I can talk myself through it so that I could be able to, kind of let go of that. But I used to have some deep fears, like shit that would really bring me anxiety, like to the verge of anxiety attacks and shit. Like, girl, it literally gets that fucking deep. So I can always understand when somebody is scared, but at the same time, if you're not practicing how to just flow through things, how to breathe through things, how to just let go of certain shit, it's gonna be hard. And not only is it gonna be hard, girl, you're gonna be scared. And not only are you gonna be scared, you're gonna be projecting it onto everything. You're not gonna enjoy life. Like, seriously, you miss out on so much when you were in your fucking head. And don't nobody got time to be in their head all day. Like, and that's crazy, because this would be the same shit that you were experiencing every day. Walking by this same tree every fucking day, but you're not really paying attention to the details of the tree, the beauty of the tree. You're not really paying attention to this gift that life just sat here and put in front of you. This tree over here providing oxygen. Like, it be shit like that. Our simple necessities, people just neglect. And then not only that, it's like the world is continuing to create things. So it's like causing you to get more and more distracted. And it's so crazy. If you don't ever like get out your head, the further in you go, the deeper that your, I guess, created reality becomes. And it's like you're just no longer paying attention to what's around you. And because you're not paying attention to what's around you, you're missing out on signals, you're missing out on signs. You're just missing out on shit that could really help you. And granted, that's not always, but a lot of times you're definitely missing out on shit. You're missing out on something that could shift your mood also fucking easily. When I tell you, like, I be outside, girl, just present as fuck, realizing how good the sun is fucking beaming on my skin. Like, I'm telling you, that shit actually feels good. But like, when you're distracted, that shit's gonna feel like, oh, it's too hot out here. But no, where you're actually just like, okay, the sun's out today. Today's a beautiful day. Like, the energy outside is very free, very flowy, and you're letting the sun beam on your skin. I love me some sun. Y'all don't understand. I truly love me some sun. I do. Just to feel it warm out. And then it also might just be because, you know, I'm anemic, so girl, cold weather. But even cold weather, like, I used to have periods of time where I would literally just go outside, no coat on, during the winter, just so I could feel the wind. And I think when I started to be intentional about feeling the wind, that's really when I stopped giving a fuck about the cold. Because yes, it be cold. Yes, I feel that it's cold, but it's not like uncomfortable cold. It's just cold. Literally, it's been a minute since I've just been like, it's literally been a minute since I've been that fucking cold, to a point where I'm just like irritated, like, damn, I can't focus, I can't whatever. It's literally been a minute. You know what I'm saying? When you're just aware, when you're out of your head and you're paying attention to certain things, it be shit that you probably will never even just, I'm not gonna say never even just give a fuck about, but never even just give a fuck about, like, including the wind, because it's not even visible, but you can feel it. That's the thing. And I think that's what life is about. Life is about feeling. It's not even so much about the visible shit. How do you feel right now? Why do you feel like that? What's making you feel like this? You know? What could you do to increase these feelings? What could you do to decrease this feeling? It's really all about feeling. And a lot of people run from feeling. They do. And I can't lie, I be running from feeling. I can't say that I'm all the way to a point where I don't. But I can definitely pinpoint if I'm running away from a certain emotion. I can definitely, because anytime an emotion pops up, I'm literally thinking, like, what are you feeling? And be honest. Why do you feel like that? You know? Because there's certain feelings that I don't ever want to feel, of course. But that's not going to stop me from feeling them. That's not going to stop me from having those feelings come inside my body for me to feel them. That's not going to stop. Yes, I done felt a lot of shit. I felt a lot of shit. But it's like, I've also always been the type to, like, feeling certain stuff. So, like, sadness, like, I love when I feel sadness because it gives me a chance to cry. I don't cry all the time. I love crying. Crying is so releasing. I love crying, bro. It's just that damn anger. I hate to feel angry because I know it's easier to, like, kind of snap and not think logically. Like, I'm very familiar with not being able to think, I guess, what's the word? Not being able to truly think properly because of a certain emotion or a certain feeling. Like, I know when I get hungry, I know that's probably any fucking body, but when I get hungry, I start getting irritated. And, you know, sometimes I don't recognize I'm even... Look at the blimp. That's so nice. I'm sorry. But, yeah, sometimes I get irritated. And, you know, if I'm not paying attention, if I'm not really sitting there and being cognizant of the switch within my body, I start taking that out on other people. Or I just start being like, I just don't want to be around people. And then I eat and I be fine. I be happy as fuck. So, like, yes, I know that definitely your feelings within your body definitely affects the way you feel about things. I know that for sure. But it's all about feeling them. Feel what you feel. Make sure you're doing what you can to be one with your body. It's just a lot of stuff. But regardless, we'll get far. I'm definitely gonna get far for sure. Just keep pushing, keep going. I'm actually getting excited for my next journey. I feel like I'm not even so much scared anymore. I'm actually not scared at all. I'm not. And I think what did it for me was my trip back home, and I had a talk with my cousin. And I think maybe I was scared because I felt like I was the outcast. Because once I realized that she also, you know, kind of has the same mentality, the same mindset as me, and then we also kinda grew up the same way because her uncle is my mother's brother, like they're siblings. So because of that, they kind of have the same tendencies, and it doesn't matter if they talking now or not, but they have the same tendencies. So we kind of got similar stories. So the fact that somebody is able to understand, the fact that somebody was able to get through to her, to be able to put all these, I'm not gonna say put all these things in her head, but put the right shit in her head to make her be able to be a little bit more excited about living, you know, excited about seeing another day, or just simply being her. That shit made me feel so much fucking, oh my God, get your words out, sweet pie. That shit made me feel so much more comfortable coming back home because I know I'm not alone. And I think that's probably why I did not want to go back home, because I probably felt as though I was alone. Because every time I would come to certain people, and maybe that was my problem, going to them, knowing I'm supposed to allow people to come to me. And that's kind of what happened with her, because I didn't bring that shit up. She brought that shit up, and then we just started talking about it. And I'm just like, that's so crazy that you even understand that. So patterns, like I'm saying, the different patterns in my life. So crazy, because I can't go to so-and-so and try to teach this to them, because there's no telling if they're going to understand it. There's no telling if they're going to be sitting there in the back of their head thinking, oh, this girl is just stupid. The whole time I'm not stupid, you just don't get it. Not in this moment, you don't get it. And that's okay. I don't expect everybody to get it, because I understand that a lot of people is not going to get things, especially if they're not at that point of understanding the things that are coming out of my mouth, or understanding how certain things could be orchestrated the way that it's going for me. A lot of people are stuck deep in what somebody else told them, so they're really like, oh girl, you tripping. A lot of people don't know peace. That's the real thing right there. Niggas do not know peace for real. So it's like I can't be mad at that. And I wasn't mad at that. It's just that I felt like I didn't have nobody. That's what I was feeling like. I don't got no fucking body. It's just me. But it's always been me. So it's like I'm not tripping. I just don't know if I want to be here. I want to be where it's somebody that could understand me, even if it's not like 100%. They understand my purpose behind living a certain way. They understand my purpose behind getting up in the morning and making sure that I, you know, do what's on my routine. They understand the purpose of priorities and getting shit done. They understand that. And it's so crazy, because I was asking the universe. I was like, and I'm about to leave. Like, please just place me in the area of like-minded people, of people that are like-minded with me. Pull me closer to those that are like-minded to me. And granted, that was my fucking cousin. She did text me and say, I miss you. We used to be so close. And I hope that when you come back, we can get back like that. Or did I think I said that last part. When I come back, we can try and, you know, rekindle our relationships as cousins, because we actually were close. We were. But you know, life happened. We just got kicked out and shit. I had to go learn. But yeah. I love you. I love everybody. Girl, what the fuck? I love you. I love everybody. Have a good day. Be safe. Bye, baby.